Man, what's going on, man? By now, everybody knows that both Luchi and Young Thug been gone for a long time. Well, it's a couple of things that recently went on in the courtroom that lets me know at least one of them, if not both of them, will sooner than later be getting out. But before we get into all that, I have some very unfortunate news about a murder in Atlanta that just happened. Do y'all happen to remember Lil Baby opening up a seafood restaurant last year? Well, it was a well-known entrepreneur by the name of Chad Dillon that helped him and opened up the restaurant with him. Matter of fact, the name of the restaurant was called Seafood Menu. Well, yesterday afternoon when Chad Dillon was leaving one of his other restaurants, somebody popped up on him and killed him. And even though there were several witnesses, police are still in the process of going through security footage to figure out who did it. Here's a little bit more information in this news clip.
Tonight, a business owner gunned down in the same exact community where he's known for doing so much good.
Someone shot Chad Dillon right in front of his new restaurant in the city's Old Fourth Ward. Atlanta News First anchor Tori Cooper is there tonight.
Tori, you've been talking with his friends, with his attorney. Still no arrests.
No arrests tonight, Sean. His friends and his attorneys say that he was here at his Dipped in Butter restaurant here along John Wesley Dobbs Avenue this evening. This restaurant was set to open next month, but this evening he went around the corner and that's when he was met with gunfire right outside of his car. That's where he was shot and killed. Now, police are calling this a targeted attack. His friends, family members, and his attorney are devastated by what happened. Chad Dillon was 33 years old, and he was best known for his Boiler Seafood Atlanta restaurant that opened back in 2020, achieving massive success. Dillon was also one to give back to the community. Atlanta News First even interviewed him 2 years ago when he donated $15,000 of his own money to ex-offenders at the Atlanta Reentry Prison to help aspiring restaurant owners create their own business when they left prison.
These guys are really good guys that made one mistake. These people still have skills, they still have talent, they still have a lot of knowledge, and they're still creatives. And we don't want to forget about our creatives.
Well, Dillon also helped teach ex-offenders life, business, and social skills so that they would be set up for success once leaving prison. Tonight, we still don't have any information on funeral plans, and police have not released any information as it relates to any suspects arrested.
And the news made it clear that dude did what he could to help the community. And he even tried to help people fresh out of prison start their own businesses. But at this particular time, it's still unclear why somebody came around and took it upon themselves to kill him. But back to the topic of Young Thug and YFN Lucci. So, although there was video footage released today of the December 2020 shooting that left one of Lucci's homies dead and Lucci sitting in prison, the district attorney on the case, Fannie Willis, wrote a letter to the State Board of Pardons and Paroles, pretty much just letting them know that due to YFN Lucci's good behavior, he's eligible to go home. Now, about 3 weeks ago, I already told y'all that YFN Lucci already agreed to serving 10 years in prison and 10 years on parole. But according to this new court document, after serving 1/3 of his time, he may get to come home a little earlier though. His homeboy Ralo even got Luchi on the phone a couple days ago.
Trying to take your daughter them shopping and shit for back to school and all that type of shit. I know that you don't need it or whatnot, but I still want to do it. But I'm saying, if I'm in that situation, don't act, go do it for me. You hear me? What you say? I don't give a damn. Go buy my TJ, Gabby, Esco. Go buy all my kid clothes. So don't sit up here and say, God, no. Tell me where to go do it at. Hey, so I need it because, you know, after like 5-6 years go by, that shit, you be needing that shit, Luchi. Like that shit, that bankroll get kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that bank don't be like it was when you was down.
Yeah, you know, my first 2 years, I'm cocky. I don't need nothing from no bitch. 5 years went by, 6 years, I'm like, oh, I need it. Send me.
And it's real as hell how your boy Ralo looking out for Luchi. And even though Luchi and Young Thug was beefing, they both still share Ralo as a mutual friend. And Young Thug already had to switch up his judges twice since his trial has began. His first judge, Glanville, had to step down from the trial after it was pointed out that Judge Glanville met secretly with the prosecutors and the star witness on the case without the defense counsel present. So he was recused from the trial as soon as they found that out ASAP. And he was replaced with Judge Shakira L. Ingram. And a day or two after that, she stepped down because of her deputy's prior relationship with the YSL member, who goes by the name of YSL Christian Eppinger. And as a result to that, the courts went on to assign Judge Paige Reese Whitaker to the case. Well, at this point for Young Thug, things are starting to look a little greater. Well, maybe. Young Thug's lawyers have filed a new motion for bond, and due to the fact all of the prior mishaps in this case has made it the longest trial in ATL history, Judge Paige Reese Whitaker will most likely go and let him get a bond and let him go home. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know if y'all think he will or he won't.
Trap to TV.